What is going on, my broskiis? My name is Toadski and I am back again, here to bring you guys yet another One Piece Treasure Cruise video. Now, in today's video, we are not actually going to be discussing any global related content. This is something regarding a brand new thing that was introduced into the Japanese version of One Piece Treasure Cruise, a brand new legend character. Now, this new legend character has sparked a ton of controversy and discussion on the subreddit and just in general in other social media websites. A lot of people who are heavily invested in One Piece Treasure Cruise are discussing this guy and just kind of people are arguing whether or not he's one of the best subs in the game. He's just absolutely crazy good, and as you can see by the title and the thumbnail and what you're going to see on screen, it is a legend god Usopp, which is kind of crazy. You know, a lot of people used to joke around saying, oh, it'd be funny, you know, they released Legend Buggy if they released the legend god Usopp. How funny would that be? Well, they went and done it. They went and done it. Now, in this video, guys, we're going to be explaining the brand new legend Usopp. However, that is not all. What they also did is they're introducing the super evolution of this 6-star Usopp the same time that he actually comes out, which is crazy. So not only are they getting a brand new 6-star, they're getting a brand new 6-star plus, which is the evolution of the brand new 6-star that is in the batch, which is kind of crazy. So in this video, we're going to overview the 6-star version and the 6-star plus version, because they do have varying specials, and honestly, both of the specials are really good in their own way. I could see people definitely using the 6-star one for certain things, whereas other people use the 6-star plus one for a lot more other things. And also, the captain abilities are pretty much the same. However, the 6-star plus version definitely has a much better captain ability. So, without further ado, guys, let's get straight into the video. So, first of all, let's go ahead and start breaking down the brand new legend 6-star Usopp. And then after we break down this unit, we're going to go ahead and break down the 6-star plus version. So, here we have God Usopp himself. The artwork looks so good. Dex shooter character this guy is, and at max level, at level 99, he has 3,141 HP, 1291 attack, and 441 recovery. So, you know, he is kind of a joke character, and usually Usopp isn't the strongest of characters, obviously. So, you know, this guy's actually not too bad. 1291 attack isn't actually too bad for an Usopp character. Really high HP and high recovery, so that is really, really good to see. He does have 5 socket spots, which is also really, really good as well. And like most other legends, he has a cost of 55. So now let's go ahead and start breaking down this guy's ability. So his captain ability will boost the attack of all characters by 1.5 times if the HP is below 50%, and then if you are below 30% HP, you will get a 1.75 times attack boost at the start of the turn. So, you know, if you make your health lower by using a special, then that is also a really, really good way to get a little bit more of a boost of attack. However, the multiplier of attack obviously isn't very high, which is kind of a shame because the rest of his captain ability is amazing. It makes strength, dex, quick sight, int, recovery, and tandem orbs beneficial to all characters. So this guy will make all colored orbs, tandem, and recovery orbs are matching. So the ones that aren't matching are like empty orbs, bomb orbs, bother orbs, G orbs. I believe that's it. So all of those orbs are not matching, but all of the natural orbs that you can get just by, you know, tapping on units and then waiting for them to refresh, all of those orbs will be matching for all characters if this guy is your captain. So partner this up with another captain that relies on getting matching orbs. He is phenomenal. Really, really good. However, as I said before at the start of the video, the 6-star plus version does have a better captain ability in my personal opinion. So, moving on from that, his special ability, which is multi-stage. So the last stage is a stage 3 special. It will start at 24 turns and max at 21 turns. So you only need 3 skill ups on this guy. It will delay all enemies for 5 turns. A 5-turn delay. First character to get over 3-turn delay in One Piece Treasure Cruise. And of course, it had to be an Usopp character. But not only that, guys, it will delay for 5 turns and then add 0.3 to the chain multiplier for the next 4 turns. That is absolutely crazy. So not only are you delaying for crazy amounts, 5 turns, however, you're also getting a massive attack boost of 0.3 added to the chain multiplier. That is actually really, really good. A lot of people really undermine the adding of chain multipliers, but they're actually really, really good. They add a decent chunk of damage to your damage output, and it's for 4 turns you get that extra damage output, which is really, really insane. Now, as I said, it is multi-stage. The first stage will delay for 3 turns. The next one is a 4-turn delay, and then add 0.2 to the chain multiplier. But then, obviously, stage 3 being the best, it's a 5-turn delay with the 0.3 to the chain multiplier. Really, really good special. It is a little bit of a shame that, you know, obviously his special is really, really high. 21 turns at max, which is kind of a shame. But, you know, this is an absolutely OP special ability. Obviously, being just above 3-turn delay is crazy enough. But then adding 0.3 to the chain multiplier on top of that just enables a lot of teams to actually just do so much more damage output while they are delaying the enemies. Now, I don't usually mention these too much, but the sailor ability of this guy will completely resist blindness. So if this guy is not your captain and he is a sailor or a subunit on your crew basically will never get blinded, which is really, really awesome. Enables teams to, you know, make sure that they're hitting their perfects, of course. So a really good sailor ability partnered with a great special, and, you know, not too bad captain ability if partnered with a friend captain that does rely on matching orbs. It is actually really, really nice. So in my personal opinion, I definitely believe that these abilities are definitely 6-star legend worthy. They are insane. As I mentioned before, I've already gone over this. A massive delay, adding more damage, really good sailor ability, and an insane captain ability that we haven't seen before, making literally every orb you can possibly get, aside from ones that are given to you, matching, which is crazy. But as I did mention, guys, this guy gets a super evolution immediately when he releases. So if you do pull this guy, you can immediately evolve him into his 6-star form from his 5-star one that you pull, and then you can evolve him to the 6-star plus version if you do have the green crystal skull, which actually was released a couple of days before the Sugo Fest went live, so people were able to actually farm the green skull before the Sugo Fest went live, which in my personal opinion was a really, really great thing that they should do more often, is definitely release things a little bit early so people can farm them in preparation for units to come up. So that is really, really good. But now let's go ahead and talk about the 6-star plus evolution of God Usopp. So here we have Captain God Usopp. This guy is freaking crazy, amazing artwork. Now, we were waiting for an Usopp to get the wolf plant attack. I forgot the name of the actual attack, but the one where he summons the wolf. That is an absolutely amazing attack. I know a lot of people were tweeting me about that. I definitely wanted to see an Usopp with that kind of ability. And we finally got one, 6-star plus Usopp. So let's go ahead and break down this guy really quick. So, he is a deck shooter. He does not change his type or class, which is okay. Deck shooter character, obviously a 6-star character, and at max level, at level 99, he has 3,410 HP. His HP is still off the charts. Attack power of 1341, so he does get about 100 attack boost, which is nice, and 481 recovery. Just really good stats overall for Usopp. A really, really good stat line that he has. But now let's go ahead and break down the captain ability and the special ability. So the captain ability will boost the attack of shooter characters. Now this is something that is a little bit different from the regular 6-star character, is that it is specific to shooter characters for the attack boost. So it will boost the attack of shooter characters by 1.5 times if your HP is below 50%, or by 1.75 times if your HP is below 30% at the start of the turn. So yeah, this one is a little bit exclusive to the shooter characters, different from the 6-star one, which was to all characters, and the attack multiplier does not change. And like the 6-star version, it will make all colored orbs and then recovery and tandem orbs count as beneficial only to shooter characters. So, you know, if you are going to super evolve them, you do have to keep that in mind, that if you do super evolve him, it is only for shooter characters with his captain ability. The 6-star version is for everyone. So it really just does depend on what you want to run. Obviously, the best kind of situation is to have 2 Usopps, one for super evolution and one for the regular 6-star. That would be my personal opinion. But obviously not everyone is going to be able to pull 2 of the same 6-star. Definitely if you're not going to try and do it. But, you know, some people might get lucky down the road. In my personal opinion, I'm rambling a bit here, but in my personal opinion, the 6-star plus is definitely the better Usopp to get, in my opinion. So if you do have him, I recommend to super evolve him, because not only that, his captain ability has yet another hidden ability. At the beginning of each stage, increase the attack timer of all enemies by 1 turn. This is crazy, because this attack delay is not considered a turn delay. Like, you can go ahead and have him as a captain, and then when you enter a stage, if an enemy is on a 2-turn cooldown, they immediately go to a 3-turn cooldown, and this specific delay is not considered like the regular delay. So this one completely ignores all buffs that the enemy has. If they have a debuff protector, it completely ignores it, and they go up a certain cooldown. So that alone is freaking crazy. He makes, for shooters only, it makes all orbs matching that they naturally get, and yeah, he's just amazing shooter captain if you partner him with Strongword Ace, of course. He is Strongword Ace's best friend, as he makes all natural orbs matching orbs, so you just partner it up with an Ace, you get the HP boost, and obviously you're good to go. Obviously with Usopp you don't get much of an attack boost, but you know, you can run the Moby Dick to just lower your attack, lower your HP, sorry, which can actually get you in range of getting a little bit more attack boost. So now that we've talked about his captain ability, let's go ahead and talk about his amazing special ability. So his special ability, which I believe will max at 16 turns, it cuts the HP of all enemies by 10%, and then if the enemy has a delay protector, it ignores it and delays them for 1 turn. That is freaking crazy. First character in One Piece Treasure Cruise to completely ignore delay protectors altogether. So if they do have a delay protector, it delays them for 1 turn. But if they don't even have one, it'll just delay them by 3 turns. So at the very least, if they do have a protector, you're going to delay them by 1 turn, and you are cutting their HP by 10%. Freaking crazy special ability. And then even if they don't have a debuff protector, they're going to be getting a 3-turn delay like regular Golden Pound Usopp with a 10% health cut. So it's very, very similar now that I'm thinking about it to Strongword Usopp. And it's a 2-turn more cooldown, but like this is all speculation at the moment. What his cooldown actually is. On the image on the website, it does have him listed as a 16-turn cooldown. However, I'm not too sure if that's his initial cooldown or if it's his max cooldown. So it could be either a 19 to 16 turn cooldown or a 16 to 13 turn cooldown, which is going to be crazy. If it goes down to 13 turns, this might be one of the best specials and subunits in the game. I think if it goes down to 13 turns, he's the best subunit in the game. If it's a 16 turn, then I think he's probably, probably second. I still think Legend Doflamingo, in my personal opinion, is the best subunit in the game. Just such a great special. But I do think that this Usopp gives him a run for his money because of how powerful it actually is. We already know the delay protectors are one of the most annoying debuffs, because usually people that have delay protectors are very tanky or that just deal lots and lots of damage. So having the ability to immediately delay them, even if they do have a protector, is freaking crazy. And if you're using him as a captain, even if they do have a delay protector, it will automatically delay them by another turn. And because that is not considered a regular delay, you can then delay them again with this special. So hypothetically, if they have a 1-turn cooldown and he's your captain, you can delay them by 1 turn when you enter the stage, and then you can use his special, and if they already have a debuff protector, then they go to a 3-turn cooldown. So it gives you an extra little bit of time just to try and kill off the enemy, which is crazy. And not only that, it gives them a 10% health cut on top of it. So it is what it is. In my personal opinion, I think he's one of the best legends in the game just because of how unique and how powerful that special ability is. And also a very unique captain ability as well. And honestly, I would love to run this guy and see how he goes in Training Forest, because I think that if you're partnering with a Strongword Ace and you obviously have someone to heal, like Legend Marco, obviously, and you just have like substantial ways to heal, is definitely the most important part with this guy, because you need to try and stall out for that special. That special is what makes this guy really key for being an amazing unit, and I just think that he's going to be one of the most used subunits in the game, definitely up there with like Legend Doflamingo. When you look at other teams on Japan, and even on Global, like, me personally, I use Doflamingo all the time on my Timeskip Luffy team, just because of how good that special is. He gives 3 guaranteed matching orbs with a 2x orb boost. He's just phenomenal. Like, obviously you can replace him with another 2x orb booster, but it doesn't do what he does. Like, he gives 3 matching orbs for free. It's freaking crazy. On a 15-turn cooldown, or only 1 turn, like, longer than Raid Doflamingo. But then when you look at this guy here, 10% health cut and delays them even if they do have a delay protector. Like, that breaks the mechanics of the game. So I love this guy to pieces. This guy is freaking awesome. When he comes out on Global, I'm definitely going to be doing a few multi-pulls hoping to get this guy, because on the Sugar Fest on Japan, when he comes out, there is a special event going on where if you pull this guy during the Sugo Fest he is released, he will have a maxed skill level. So that's just another incentive to try and pull for this guy. Absolutely amazing unit. But you know what? I'm going to leave it up to you guys. Tell me down in the comment section down below what you think of this guy. Do you think it's too powerful? Do you love this guy? Do you prefer his 6-star form compared to his 6-star plus form? I really want to hear your opinions. Make sure to leave your comments in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. But that's going to end this video. I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you guys did, make sure to smack the like button down below. And if you want to stay up to date with all the content I post, including more One Piece Treasure Cruise content, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. below. But other than that, guys, I will see you guys within the next video.